easy being an outcast. But I guess it is easy to just walk right on out. Sir, where are you headed? Well, I guess we're headed up to the Alabaster Icelands next. I could have scrounged for shiny Pokemon. I literally did that in the last episode. And you know what? Forget. Nice! Forget it. Hello, my fellow dragons and dragonesses. This is the Gaming Dragon, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Last time we achieved, well, going around and getting ourselves banished from the galaxy. That was not last episode. What the fuck are you talking about, Rachel? What the absolute fuck are you talking about? We got to meet Mesprit last episode. And now, well, you know what? Good enough. Now we're going to go meet with the other two spirits of the lakes. I'm pretty sure Uixie is next.
Here we are, Lake Acuity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to the Pokémon somehow.
To a Pokemon somehow.
Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uixie.
I was right.
When Uixie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the story says, anyways.
Hold on. It's time to show a meme to this rock so it dies. It died of laughter.
A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. Let's go, Dragon. I imagine there may be a Pokemon in there, protecting the lake's guardian. Take care.
I will. I already know which one's in there, but before we do that, I saw this satchel and I wanted to grab that, and I would like to return it to its owner before we go on. I received a Pokeball! Yay! I'm gonna use that!
Now, let's see what's waiting for us.
A menacing Pokemon stands before you.
I know you don't need me to tell you this, Dragon, but I've still got to say it. Be careful around that thing.
Hisuian Zoroark is no slouch. It is now no longer a dark type. It's now a ghost type. But it's a ghost type that isn't weak to ghost. Because it's a ghost normal type. Which means the two main weaknesses that it would have, which would be ghost and or fighting, are immune. It is immune to it. It can't be hit by fighting because it's a ghost type, and it can't be hit by ghost because it's a normal type. Why do you gotta be so annoying? Who do I want to lead with? Protein? Yeah, I'll lead with Protein. I hope I didn't make a terrible mistake. Fairy isn't weak to ghost type, so I'm pretty sure Protein will be fine. It's just a matter of if Protein can withstand the attacks from an Alpha Zoroark. Ugh. And especially one that just boosted up with Nasty Plot. Well, obviously I'm gonna boost with my own. Agile Style doesn't do shit, so I might as well just use it normally. Wait, it got to go oh, it used an Agile Style! Alright, I'm gonna use a Hyper Potion. Target's offensive stats. Sure, why not? Woohoo! That got it right down into the perfect range of being able to capture it, which is excellent. It's gonna kill Protein. You did your job well, Protein. Alright. Windows XP? Hold down the fort while I try to catch this sumbitch. Because I do indeed would like to catch it, as Hisuian Zoroark is a Pokemon we do not have yet in our Pokedex, and I would like to catch it. Ah! Didn't get lucky. Now, oh no, 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 I almost made it fight, no. Okay, it is kind of chunky. The Heavy Ball doesn't, I don't know if it has, well, I mean, it's a Gigaton Ball, but I don't know if it has the same effect as it does in the normal games, where if a Pokemon is super heavy, that it'll catch easier. But I feel like it would be. So I'm gonna try a Gigaton Ball just to see if I can catch it. Because this is an Alpha Zoroark, so it is kind of big, and it caught. And it caught. And it caught. Alright. Alright. Alright.
Knew you could do it, Dragon.
You feel a mysterious presence.
Come, I will test your knowledge. Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are their eyes? Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. Answer me.
Can you repeat that? Okay, Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, and Dusclops. 2 Magneton. 3, 4, 5. Combi. Six 60131. 60131. Is that the answer? 60131. 60131.
Take this piece of spirit to bind the world once more.
All right. I was having a hard time trying to remember how many eyes Combi had. Because I was like, I don't remember if each of the three, like, heads that Combi has, like, had eyes. But they did.
Just one more to go. I assume all went well, Dragon? Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all this running about? I guess I can think of two reasons. To keep the chain safe, and to test us. Perhaps you are right. Who knows what could happen if it fell into the wrong hands, after all?
Pause for special effect, flashing to the future.
Having said that, isn't the red chain for mending the world? What use could some villain have for it? Bum, bum, bum! You could be right. You could well be right. I guess we'll have no way of knowing until we get the red chain for ourselves. So, shall we return to Mistress Cogita's home?
Let's go back.
Wonderful. Then we can see if Miss Cogita has any more insight to share with us.
Well, I'm sure she's got something to say. About you being a bitch. Oh! Alright. So that's Uixie's claw. I sense a warmth to it.
The Pokemon of the lakes are strange. They seem to play with your mind somehow. Indeed. Yet we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilife Village are tense.
What makes you say so?
It seems a Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of the Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Commando has raised a force, not to survey that Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise.
One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants. You make it sound as if you're not one of them.
Now if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? That settles it, Dragon. There's no time to lose. We've got one material left to find for the red chain. Let's go get it. That's the spirit. I'll come watch this historic moment unfold too.
Watch? Is that all you really do? Remember, once you've sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the shrouded ruins. Yes, ma'am. You know, Kagita makes a point. Volo did say one of those Ginkgo merchants. Who? You know what? They kept asking who I am. But I think we should be asking who you are, Volo. What is your goal in all this? I don't know if I can trust somebody that with that kind of blonde hair swoop. Just saying, dude. You look like a woman. So where are we headed? We're headed to the Crimson Mirelands for the last and final lake. Just as I didn't do last time, because I was an idiot. I'm going to walk there. Well, and by walk, I mean ride there. Because I would like to see if I come across any shiny Pokemon. Doubtful that I will. But if I do, then, well, I can catch it. Because why wouldn't I? Onward! Well, it's not a shiny Pokemon, but it's something that we definitely need.
Do you know about Lake Valor? It's said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokémon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokémon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts. Or, that's what the legend would have us believe.
Dude, just say that it gave mankind the willpower to survive. And there's a wisp back there. Right there. Huh. Anyways, time to show this rock a cringy meme, so that way it'll die of laughter and we can go inside.
Oh! A cave appears where there was none, as if just for Dragon. In we go, Dragon. I imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care.
Dude, I would. But I gotta go get that. I'm sorry. Okay. Now we can go inside. Hiya! That was funny.
Let's see what we're up against.
Well. Menacing Pokemon waits before you.
Watch it, Dragon. I've heard about I've heard about this one from my grandfather. Those quills, they're venomous.
This Pokemon. If you have not done the quest for the what is the name of that quest? It's the name of a book in Diamond and Pearl. What is the name of that quest? The Sea's Legend. That's right. If you have not completed the quest, the Sea's Legend, and you don't have what you need to complete the quest of the Sea's Legend, catch this Pokemon. I don't have anything else to tell you for it. Just catch this Pokemon. Do not kill it. Catch it. It is a dark poison type. I'll lead with Gur. Ow. Of course. It's gonna kill Gur, isn't it? Motherfucker. I don't want to kill it. Dark is strong against Ghost. So I imagine if I use Infernal Parade, it shouldn't kill. Especially if I use Agile Style. Ooh! You know what? I'm going to take this opportunity to just go ahead and throw a Gigaton Ball right now. Let's go! Let's go! Work I don't have to do! And also a page in the Pokédex completed. That's my dragon. Aww. You feel a mysterious presence.
Show to me unyielding will. Strike me if you can.
Did those bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you're meant to throw them at his elf.
Yeah! Hiya! You seem to hear a voice inside your head.
Will you abandon this folly?
I'm not through yet. Hiya! 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 You seem to hear a voice inside your head.
It seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless?
I'm not through yet. Show yourself, bitch. Show yourself, bitch. Show yourself, bitch. Show yourself, bitch. Aw. You seem to hear a voice inside your head.
Give up? You struggle in vain. Will you yet press on?
I'm not through yet.
Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more.
You've gained a Zelf's Fang. How this thing had a fang, I cannot explain. As a matter of fact, I can't even explain how Uixie had a claw, but I didn't really have time to think about that. Looks like our lake journey's complete. Let's go, Adaman. I like how Adaman's jacket has like a claw scratch on the back of it. That's dope.
It seems we've finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could wait for us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let's be on our way.
Yes, let's.
The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said it to blur boundaries. So we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokémon, and the world of myth. Then maybe we need to settle such a I've been talking for a very long time. I apologize.
That being said, what are we meant to do now?
Seems I've made it in time.
Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess.
I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokémon, if you really wish to know.
Right. But how do we make this red chain?
I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands?
Then what are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. Hark!
Ah, the Pokémon of the lakes. You received the red chain. So it was true. The pact our people have passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last, I can set this burden aside.
You've succeeded once again, Dragon. Yet, things don't seem to be going well for the rest of the world.
What's that supposed to mean?
I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. What's he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, what can he do against a giant rift in space-time? Well, he doesn't yet know what our dragon has managed to get the red chain, now does he? That's right. We've got to let him know that it'll be all right now that we have the red chain. Even the commander should see reason when he calls and call off this foolhardy plan of his.
Commander, don't do it! It's a bunch of bullshit anyways! Hey, Ray, gotta go, bye!
Huh? Wait, Dragon! It's you! I can't believe I just let you pass right by! Thank goodness you're still alive. I mean, of course you are! I knew you'd be alright!
Uh-huh.
Wait 1 second. I'll go let the captain and the professor know you're back. Ray, we don't have time! Oh, my dear Dragon. Professor, I know you've been worried about Dragon, but there's no need to cry. I'm not crying. Do not mock your elders if you please, Ray. And besides, weren't you the one who couldn't get a wink of sleep from all your worrying over our friend? You didn't have to tell her that. Just ignore him, Dragon. Anyways, where's Captain Silene? Wasn't she coming with you, Professor? She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more full now that Commando's gone. The commander's gone? Well, he set out for Mount Coronet with the security corps in tow.
He's determined to handle the whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokémon that's been spotted on the other side. And since I'm such a fine fellow, I took over watching the gate for the security corps folks. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain.
Things are not looking up for us right now.
So, you've managed to not die, just as I ordered. Well done.
Thank you, Captain.
I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Abra vanished on its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use.
I visited the 3 lakes.
Go on.
And you see, I got this red chain that can be used to bind the world together.
A legendary tool said to bind the very world. Commander Commando is no longer here in Jubilife Village. The security corps have been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they've reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokémon. The commander made the decision to take the security corps to the mountain so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at its peak. The boss said, the boss may be tough, but it still seems like a bad idea to do something so risky without Dragon's help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Dragon, take the red chain to Mount Coronet. Make your way to the peak and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated as your formal rank. Atop Mount Coronet. Are you sure, Captain? The boss isn't around to approve that. If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he shouldn't have left me in charge here. Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
We're members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. We have a new mission. Commando is rushing into things way ahead of what he should be doing. The poor man's gonna get himself murdered. So what better thing to do than to rush after him? If you want to, you can go ahead and do side missions now. Everything is open back up to you again. And as much as I would like to, honestly, I feel it would break away the tension that's going on right about now. So instead, I'm gonna continue with the story. I'll save all the side missions for after we kick Commando's face in and teach him a lesson or two about A, kicking us out of the village, and B, rushing ahead of things before we can do what we told him we were gonna do. Asshole. I'll see you guys then. Stay cool in your caves and whatnot. And don't forget, all that foreshadowing. These people have no idea that Silene's descendant is going to use the red chain to try to destroy the world, do they? Of course they don't know that. But we do. And, yeah, it's not looking so good for our future.